Okay, so let's talk about AI. You hear this term everywhere, right? But what does it actually mean? Well, over the next few minutes, we're going to break it all down. And I promise you, it's way simpler than you probably think. I mean, it's just everywhere you look, isn't it? It's in the news, it's probably coming up at your job, it's all over social media. But with all that noise, what is it? Let's cut through the buzz and find out right now. All right, so why is it so important to get a handle on this now? Well, because honestly, it's turning into a basic life skill, kind of like reading or math. Trying to ignore it now would be like saying, you know what? I don't think I need to learn how to use the internet. It's that big of a deal. And I want to be super clear about this. AI is for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor, a farmer, a student, a stay-at-home parent. This is for you. You don't need to be some tech whiz. Seriously, no background needed. We're starting right at the beginning from square one. Okay, so let's get to the heart of it. What is AI? Forget all the super complicated technical definitions you might have heard. When you boil it all down, it's really just a game of finding patterns. All right, if you want the textbook definition, here it is. AI is a system that studies a whole bunch of information, finds patterns in it, and then uses those patterns to make predictions or create something new. Yeah, I know that sounds a little dry, a little academic, so let's make it way, way simpler. Look, this is really all you need to remember. AI basically does just three things. First, it reads or, processes a ton of information, just a massive amount. Second, it looks for all the patterns and connections in that info. And third, it uses those patterns to give you an answer or a prediction. That's the whole magic trick. Read, find a pattern, give an answer. Simple. And you know what? Your brain is actually an amazing pattern-finding machine. You do this all the time without even thinking about it. Let's try a quick one. What comes next in this sequence? Girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. What's next? Boy, right? You got that instantly. See? That little spark in your brain that just happened, the one that spotted the pattern, that is exactly what AI does. The only difference is scale. Your brain did it with 5 words. AI does the same thing, but with billions, even trillions of data points. It's the same idea, just on a totally massive, unimaginable scale. So here's a really great way to think about it. You can basically see AI as a next word predictor on steroids. This is so important to get. It predicts. It doesn't understand, right? Like if I say the sky is, your brain immediately fills in blue. Not because you're deeply contemplating the physics of light, but because you've seen that pattern a million times. AI does the exact same thing. It just calculates the most likely next word based on all the text it's ever read. It's not thinking, it's predicting. Okay, now for the fun part. A lot of people think of AI as this futuristic thing, like something out of a sci-fi movie. But the truth is, you're already using it, like every single day, and you probably don't even realize it. Just think about your daily routine. When you open up Google Maps and it finds the fastest way to work by looking at all the traffic patterns, yep, that's AI. When your phone's keyboard autocorrects your typos or suggests the next word, that's AI too. And when YouTube recommends the perfect next video, or Netflix knows exactly what movie you want to watch tonight based on your history, you guessed it, it's all AI, just quietly doing its thing in the background. Now, of course, whenever a big, powerful new technology comes along, it can be a little scary. And with AI, the number one fear that always comes up is about jobs. So let's just face that one head on, shall we? So you hear this all the time. AI is going to take my job. But the truth, the real truth, is a little different. It's more like this. Someone who knows how to use AI might take your job. See the difference? It's not about you against some robot. It's about a person with the new tool versus a person without it. The key isn't to be afraid of the tool, it's to learn how to use it. And as you start playing around with this stuff, just keep 2 really simple rules in mind. Rule number 1, AI messes up. It makes mistakes, it gets things wrong. It's not a magic oracle, so you can't rely on it 100%. Always use your own brain to double check. And rule number 2, don't misuse it. This is a seriously powerful tool, so you've got to be responsible with it. Use it for good. So there you have it. In just the last few minutes, we've gone from AI being this confusing buzzword to something you actually get. You know what it is at its core, you know the simple way it works, and you know you're already using it. So the only real question now is, what's next for you? Let's just leave it with this thought. Today, you took the first step. You understood AI. But understanding is just the beginning. The really exciting question is, now that you know, what are you going to create with it tomorrow?